Crash course on home organization and tips and tricks for decluttering and organizing different spaces. Home organization can be a daunting task, but it is an essential part of keeping a tidy and functional living space. There are several tips and tricks for decluttering and organizing different spaces in the home, such as closets, kitchens, and living rooms. Here is a crash course on home organization, along with some interesting examples and stories to motivate and excite you. 1. Start with a plan. Before you begin organizing, it's important to have a plan in place. Start by setting goals for each space, such as decluttering, maximizing storage, or creating a more functional layout. Write down your goals and create a timeline to help you stay on track. 2. Declutter first. Decluttering is an essential step in home organization. Start by going through each item in a space and determining whether it is necessary or not. Be ruthless in your decluttering, and consider donating or selling items that are in good condition but no longer needed. 3. Maximize storage. Once you've decluttered, it's time to maximize storage in the space. Consider using vertical storage solutions, such as shelving and hooks, to make the most of the space. Use storage containers and bins to keep items organized and easily accessible. 4. Use labels. Labels are an effective way to keep a space organized and make it easy to find what you need. Label storage containers and bins with the contents, and use labels to organize items on shelves and in drawers. 5. Create zones. Creating zones in a space can make it more functional and easier to navigate. For example, in a kitchen, create a cooking zone, a baking zone, and a storage zone. In a living room, create a seating zone, a reading zone, and an entertainment zone. One interesting example of home organization is Marie Kondo's KonMari method. This method focuses on decluttering and organizing by keeping only items that spark joy. Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, has become a bestseller, and her Netflix series, Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, has inspired millions to declutter and organize their homes. Another interesting example is the tiny home movement. People are downsizing and living in smaller spaces, which requires a high level of organization and minimalism. Tiny home dwellers often use creative storage solutions and clever hacks to make the most of their space. Finally, many people find motivation in before and after home organization transformations. These transformations can be found on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, and can be a great source of inspiration for those looking to declutter and organize their own homes. Here are 10 tips for decluttering and organizing different spaces in the home. 1. Set a goal. Decide what you want to achieve and make a plan to reach it. Write down your goals and break them into smaller tasks that you can complete one at a time. 2. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself by tackling an entire room or space at once. Start with a small area, like a drawer or shelf, and work your way up. 3. Sort items into piles. As you go through your belongings, sort them into 3 piles: keep, donate, sell, and throw away. Be honest with yourself and only keep items that you truly need or love. 4. Use storage containers. Invest in storage containers, such as baskets, bins, or boxes, to keep your items organized and easily accessible. Label the containers for easy identification. 5. Maximize vertical space. Use shelves and hooks to make the most of your vertical space. Hang items like pots and pans or cleaning supplies on hooks, and use shelves to store books or decorative items. 6. Create zones. Designate specific areas for different types of items. For example, in a closet, create zones for shoes, accessories, and clothes.